us to understand the probability and possibility of a top-down analysis, because of there is the disadvantage and the advantage of top-down analysis. But I'm not gonna talk about it right now because of this is the video that I'm gonna post even on the YouTube. So it's better. Let me just break it down, the top-down analysis, because of once I will be sharing the advantage and the disadvantage of top-down analysis is going to be a problem. It will look like I'm exposing the book that is going to be released soon. So I don't want to put those kind of stuff. So let's just continue. So we are into a monthly time frame on the NAS 100. So we can able to see since 2015, it's not all about 2015. It's all about so many years, previous years ago, 1,000 years ago. The market have been trading to the upside. At the same time, we know that indices, it's a buying market also. So the things that we need to understand, we need to understand the overall structure of the market. The market is trending to the upside or the market is trending to the downside. That's a very, very, very powerful concept that we need to understand. But if we don't understand, hey, we are going to face the problem. So while we are into a monthly time frame, I'm not gonna analyze some other information here because of it's going to be a problem, but we know the overall structure of NAS 100. It's an uptrend. So I'll just quickly move to a weekly time frame. But let me just break it everything. With monthly time frame, we are overruling the structure of the market so that we can able to see that the market is trending to the upside or the market is trending to the downside. But probability and possibility, somewhere, somehow, sometimes the market is not going to allow us to analyze the market in a bigger time frame for some other reasons. So let's just quickly move to a weekly time frame. So we are in a weekly time frame, as we can see here. While we are into a weekly time frame, our overall, our structure, our main concept, we need to focus here, because we know that the overall structure of NAS 100 is a buying market. The market is buying. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna just take a horizontal line, not horizontal line, a rectangular, and put it here, which is our major support and then our major resistance here. So at the end of the day, we're gonna say we have a support and then we have a resistance. So I'll quickly move to another time frame, which is our daily time frame, so that we can able to see the trend or the pattern that cannot be seen into this time frame. While we can see this is our support, this is our resistance. So I'm gonna just make it like this. This is our major resistance, and then this is our major support. Why we say this is our major support, this is our major resistance, but we said that we are overruling the structure of the market into a monthly time frame is because of them. We cannot analyze them this indices into a monthly time frame, but we can able to analyze the market, this indices, into a weekly time frame because of it has a lot of potential. So I'll quickly move to a daily time frame. So while we are into a weekly time frame, we can a daily time frame, we can able to see that the market itself have been ranging to this level, going up and down, going up and down. So probability and possibility, there are high possibility that the market it can push to the downside or the market it can still push to the upside. But according to the way I see the overall structure, it look like high possibility that we're gonna fall to the downside. So let's move to our H4 time frame, because of H4 time frame is mainly used for the continuation pattern or the reversal. So we are into H4 time frame. So we're going to check the structure that we've seen into H4 time frame. We can able to see that for so many years, for so many days or weeks, the market have been respecting this level here. And then the market have been respecting this level here. It's going to be clear once we turn into a line chart, because of a line chart is show us the closing price. So I'll turn into line chart. So we can able to see that line chart, it show us the closing price. So I will move again. Let me just adjust it, put it at the closing price very well. Correct. So I will move, go to another time frame, which is H1. But before I can move to H1, we can able to see this is what this is. It's an impulsive phase. This is it's a corrective phase. It's an impulsive phase. It's a corrective phase. And then we're expecting what? Another impulsive phase to push to the upside. Once we broken to that level, we will be expecting the market to approach this level. Once we approach this level, we'll be expecting the market to broken that level or to bounce into that level. That's our probability and possibility. So let's move to our H1. So while we are into H1 time frame, I'm going to just mark our supported level here. Our supported level, our supported level, let me just turn it into a candlestick chart. It does not allow me to put a trend line. But at the same time, I will put it here because of this it look like this is a first shoulder, this is our head, this is our second shoulder. I will put it here. And I just did put it in a correct way. So this is our impulsive, this is our corrective. So let's just move it into another time frame, which is our 15 minutes, so that we can able to see what is going to happen here. So while we are into another time frame, which is our 15 minutes time frame, there are high possibility that the market is going to push to the upside. That means we are really expecting a long. This is our first target. This is going to be our stop loss here. Our first target is here, our second target is here, but a long target, we are expecting this level here. We are targeting this level. Let's just go back to H1. I think it's clear, which is the impulsive and correctively and impulsive. What you can add on your side.
No, I clear on my side.
Okay. So let's move it into another time frame. Which time frame we can look at? Okay, let's just check a gold. Which pair we can check it? But before we can check another pair, let's be clear here. Always, the things that we need to know, always the market is going to show us the different, or is going to make us illusion. Why I'm saying that is because of they show us in head and shoulder. But what's the overall structure? Our structure, it says they show us head and shoulder, but our structure, it says we are going to buy. But in a 15 minutes, they are showing us a probability and possibility of pushing the market to the downside. Pushing the market to the downside. What's the overall structure? Overall structure, it says we are going to buy. Why I'm saying that is because of they know what we know. They are always going to confuse us so that we can able to see the things that are not there. But at the same time, because of we understand what we are doing, we will say that, okay, they are trying to make they are trying to play with our mind. So what they are doing at the end of the day, they created what? A W formation so that we can expect more pushing to the upside. This is something that they've been happening for so long. It's something that they've been happening for so long. Let's just try to check it, another probability and possibility that they've been playing with people. Let's go to H1. They've been saying look like head and shoulder, but it's not clear this one. Let's just check it, the clear one. Clear one. I think we're going to get it. There is no way that we cannot find it here. We'll find it somewhere. Look at here what they are doing. They given us the opportunity to say we are going to buy the market. because of this double bottom. And then when we check, we come from a resistance, and then we know that we are selling the market at the resistance. The impulsive, they corrected, the impulsive, they corrected, the impulsive, they deeply corrected, and they play with our mind as if we are going to buy. At the end of the day, they push the price to the downside and corrected and impulse to the downside. You get my point? So illusion is here. That's the illusion. They were tripping people. They were playing with the mind of people. So we don't want to follow into this kind of trap. Here, according to my understanding, look at here. I saw that pattern here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, look at here. Similar SW formation. We're supposed to sell, but they play with our mind as if we are going to push the price to the upside. Okay? So according to my side, I still believe that whatever what they can do, we are going to buy this. We are going to buy a NAS 100. This is my belief. Let's just quickly move it into H1. Look at where they come from. Rejected, 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 rejected. What they are trying to do. They are trying to play with our mind. Soon as possible, they will be opening another candlestick here and say, we are shooting to the upside. We are shooting to the upside. That's my probability and possibility. Let's check another pair. Let's check a GER30. Okay. So we are looking at GER30 into a monthly time frame. While we are looking at GER30 into a monthly time frame, we know that GER30 is an index and then it's a buy market. So what they are trying to do here, remember one concept, the market, it does not trend each and every time. The nature of the market, our first phase is an impulsive. Our second phase is a corrective. Another phase is an impulsive. Another phase is a corrective. It will depend how that corrective react. It's either they will be corrected in a deeper way before they can shoot. It's either they will be corrected again with a certain pattern that you know. Sometimes they will play with your mind as if they are not gonna buy. They will be selling, and at the end of the day, they corrected with a inverse head and shoulder. Because of we only program with our mind to say, no man, when we see an inverted head and shoulder pattern, we know that we are going to sell. When we see a head and shoulder, we are going to sell. At the end of the day, we forget about the overall structure. What's the overall structure? At the end of the day, we put our mind into the pattern. We forget our overall structure. The market squash us. At the end of the day, our winning trade turn into a loss. The market buy. It's a deep information, that one. I wish that book must come out. It must come back. It must come back. You will see. You will enjoy. It exposes all the secret of the market. That's why I said that book is the nature of technical analysis. It really exposing the secret of the market. So they will always try to play with our mind. So we don't want to follow into that kind of trap. Our main concept, and that's why I'm saying, guys, let's always focus into the overall structure of the market. Let's not let the market play with our mind, because of normally if the market is gonna play with our mind, we're not focusing into the overall structure. We are focusing into the pattern. Just we see the pattern. No, we are going to sell. At the end of the day, we are going to cry. Like this thing does not work. Hey, what? No, it's because of we are forgetting our overall structure. Let's just analyze this pair. We are looking at GER30 into a monthly time frame, and then I will just quickly move to another time frame, which is our monthly, our weekly time frame, because of it allow me to put the trend line here according to the experience. So I don't want to use an experience because of experience is gonna confuse some of us. That's why sometimes you need to sit down and then say, no, man, let me. It doesn't matter you have the funds in your trading account. Tell yourself, control yourself, use the psychological mind. Don't allow the mind to play with you, because of once you're gonna allow the mind to play with you, you are going to follow under the trap. So we don't want to follow under the trap. So what we are going to, guys, you can still see my screen here.
Sure.
Okay, let me continue. So we don't want to allow the market to play with our mind. So let me do this. So, okay. I was wanted to say sometimes you need to say, I have the funds, but I don't see the setup. Let me just, because of I know I don't I can't control myself. I did not reach a certain psychological level to a psychological mind to control myself. Let me do this. Let me uninstall my metal trader, and then let me just look at the chart. Let me just focus into back testing, and then you just look at the market. Let me just analyze the market and look at what's going to happen here. You check, analyzing the market, and you just leave it. When you come back, oh, look at where I went wrong. Don't say that you are going to analyze the market once you don't have the funds. Teach yourself to handle the situation. So let's move it, guys, to a weekly time frame, because of there are some other things that cannot be seen into a monthly time frame but can be seen into a weekly time frame. So we are into a weekly time frame. Let's just look at very well according to the way, just we did not do anything because of our mind is already know what's really happening without analyzing. We did not put anything here, but it's going to be clear once we go to another time frame. Remember our concept. I've been saying this thing for so many years. The market always, most of the time, it will came back to respect a certain level. Even it doesn't respect in a perfect way, it will always come back to respect a certain level. Even it does not bounce exactly into that level, there are some other levels that the market is going to respect it. It's an unseen level. In other time frame, you will see that you will see sometimes once we are into a certain time frame, it's unseen. You don't see what the market it was respecting here, but once you go into deeply into and checking the time frame, going down with a top down analysis, you will say, no, man, they were respecting this level, they were respecting this level. That's why it's very important to use the top down analysis, because of you are going to deep into a level that people they didn't reach those level. So let's continue. Turn into a line chart. A line chart, it tells us, no, man, Mukosi, you know what's happened here? The time that the market, the reason why the market it was respecting here, they were respecting this level. The time that the market was making a neckline here, they were respecting this level. The time that the market was trying to respect, it went up and bounced to this level and went down and broken impulsive. As I said, psychological level or a strongest level, the market always broken impulsive. So at the same time, the market itself, it went down to respect, guys. Close the mic, close the. It's a barrier. It's a barrier. It's a disturbance. Close the mic. You're going to forget.
Yeah, no,
This guy does not want it. Didn't close the mic. Okay, let's continue. My concept I was saying the market always respect the previous level, and then each and everything it happened with a reason. So currently right now, the reason why the price is respected here is because of this. The reason why the price respected here is because of this previous. And that's because of they forced to respect, came back to that level. They broken, and then they given us a reason why they are doing this because of the information that was created. And then we've been impulsive, which is the impulsive, which is the corrective, which is the impulsive, which is the deeper corrective, and then this is another impulsive. It's a deeper corrective, another corrective, and deeper corrective. They are trying to respect this level. We are out there. Let's continue. Any question before I continue? Okay, there is no any question. Let's just turn into a candlestick and move to another time frame, which is a daily time frame. So we are into a daily time frame. While we are into a daily time frame, because of a month, the candlestick of a weekly time frame, they are limited. And then once we are going down daily H4, they keep increasing the time frame. So that's why some other time you need to modify your trend line. That's why sometimes you will see that in a weekly time frame, everything is clear. The closing price, clear. Because if we are going to a daily time frame, we are allowed to modify our trend line. So I'll just take the rectangular and put it here. And clone it. Put it here. Remove this one. And remove this one. Let's continue moving to our another time frame, which is our H4. But before we move to H4, each and everything, it happened with a reason. You will realize that they will tell you, if before they react, they tell you, no man, we are going to do this because of this and this and this and this and this. Each and everything, it's happened with a reason. The reason why the market it was buying is because of this invest. The reason why the market it was selling is because of this ascending pattern, and then the double top formation. Each and everything, it happened with a reason. So let's go to another time frame, which is our H1, our H4 time frame. So we are into H4 time frame, as you can see, guys, and then you'll able to see here. They created a certain pattern, a powerful pattern, before they sell. And then what they are trying to do here, they given us the inverse head and shoulder to show us that, hey, we are going to buy. We are going to buy. Our target is here. We are going to buy. Okay? Let's continue again. We have this level here. And then we have another level here. This is the highest point that we are looking. So let's move to another time frame, which is our H1. So in a H1, guys, as you can see here, what they are trying to do here, they managed to give us two patterns. So I'll just take a trend line and put it here. Why, Mukos, you said that this thing they are given to us two pattern here. They given us a double bottom here. When you double check, you will realize that they given us a continuation pattern to impulse the market to the upside. A bullish flag. Let's continue, go to another time frame, because of there are some other things that cannot be seen. But once we keep moving into another time frame, we start to realize, oh, they given us this, oh, they given us this, oh, they given us this. You see. So let's move to another time frame, which is our 15 minutes time frame. So we are into a 15 minutes time frame. There is a probability and possibility what they can do here. So you will realize that, hey, here we need to be open-minded. Let's not going to lose unnecessary. I'll just take my rectangular and put it here. Why, Mokosi, do you put this your rectangular? You are trying to lie to us. What you are doing? No, man, I'm not lying to you guys. It's because of The reason why I'm doing this, once you are a trader, you need to be open-minded. Trade with a probability and possibility is because of I'm looking this. It's a first point, and this is our second point here. And then this is our second point here. And the market it went, oh, let me cancel this. The market it went to this point. High possibility that they can come back to this level before they can shoot to the upside. Why are you saying that? It's because of our pattern is uncompleted here. I will say this and this. Here it's completed. Once they broken, they will be broken impulsive without respecting. That's a probability and possibility. But immediately, once they broken this high, not a trend line. We don't say they are going to broken a trend line. It will look like we are trading a trend line. And then we'll never know where we're supposed to put our stop loss. Hey, it's going to be a problem. So we said, once they're broken this level and given another reaction here, it can be continuation or anything. We'll be expecting more impulsive to push to the upside. This is what we called the reduced risk entry. Any question, guys? Any question? Targeting this. Mm. Beside that, beside looking this one, even here, when they react, if we took our entry here, around here, it's a reduced risk entry because of, we'll be taking that entry because of this double bottom that was happening and triple touch. That's a clear confirmation. Let's move to another 5 minutes and double check what's really happening here. We are just checking. Okay, let's move to a line chart. What they are trying to do here, I don't know. Then I'm started to ask myself, hey, this market is wanted to lie to us. We are checking. Okay. Oh, that level is very strong. Okay. Oh, yeah. We see now there is a reason that they can still shoot to the downside. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. We started to realize the other stuff now. Once we take a trade, we take a trade without the fear, without any emotions. So, okay. Oh, the reason why they are reacted here is because of, oh, they touch here. Okay, respected here. Okay, oh, yeah, okay. No, that means a high possibility that they will be fetching to that level. Once they broken to that level, we know that they are targeting this level before they shoot to the upside. But another point, don't immediately once the market reach that level and say, no, man, let me just buy immediately. Because of immediately once you buy, remember, into a foreigners exchange market, we have something that we call the fake out. They will always play with your mind. That's why I'm a pastor today. I'm a prophesize. I'm a doctor. I'm a sangoma that I need to heal you with this disease of the stop loss disease of stop loss hitting unnecessary. We are fighting this disease. People. Hey, this coronavirus of anti stop loss. Most of people they are falling under trap. So we are avoiding that. That's why we said don't immediately buy once it reached that level. You will lose, and the market follow your direction. No, hey, I entered here. Hey, oh. You will end in tears. So we avoid this kind of stuff. Immediately once the market reacted here, if you want to enter with a smaller lot size. Why I'm saying that? The entry that you enter immediately once the market approach this level is the entry that we call the risk entry because of you'll never know what the market is going to create. Sometimes the market will say, no, man, let's clean those people, man. They are coming with no sons. And they will went down. Oh, look at this thing. Oh, it's hit my stop loss. SS. Right now, the psychology started to play with your mind. Yes, now I'm gonna take a sell. Oh, this thing, it go against me. Now look at they broken to that level. Maybe that time you will see into a smaller time frame in a 15 minutes or 5 minutes. Maybe they started to give you something like this. They went down and came back in a smaller time frame because of they know what they are doing, those people, and they went down. What's happened here? They create a certain pattern. You already hit the stop loss, and after they shoot to the upside, they confirm with your entry, your trade. They done with you. You already have an emotion to enter a trade again. You are panicking. You don't know what to do that time. Oh, you see now. Let me just lose my metal trade. No, you entered careless. You are chasing the man. You are chasing to show, to take a screenshot to say, look at this entry. Oh. Hey, let's stay away from those kind of entry. Hey, at the end of the day, we wanted to make money. Whether you entered, you did not enter into a spike here. You did not catch this spike because of most of people that are catching that spike, that rejection. They are following under the emotion. They have a fear. They are panicking. Yo, they don't know what to do, but they will never tell you that. This trade, I'm gonna close it here. It's going against me. Here, I'm gonna close it. It went up into a bigger time frame. That time, they are playing with your mind into a smaller time frame, but into a bigger time frame, they are doing this. They are going up. They are going down, they are going up. In a smaller time frame, they are confirming a certain pattern so that they can able to, once they done to form that pattern, you will realize that they done with you, they given you a candlestick like a reversal, which is a pin bar. Just make an example because of it easy to identify that candle. They done with you. They given you emotion, you have a fear, you don't know what to do. You maybe sometimes you entered, you close the trade, you enter, you don't know what to do because of you want to catch the rejection. Later on, once in a smaller time frame, which is a 15 minutes, 5 minutes, because of these indices are more fast, they are moving fast. Once they done with your emotion, you have a fear, you don't know what to do. You think about, I man, I let me today the market does not allow me to trade. Let me just close it. Let me close it out. I'm out. Yeah. Now they started to say, yeah, we got you now. Look at this thing. After I lost it, it go to my direction. Now I'm entering because of it buying. You started to trade with the emotions now. You entered here, they go down. You forget that the market it does not trend every time. You forget because of already they program you, they done with your mindset. You are no longer trading with a trading plan. You are not you close it the trading plan book. You put it aside. Now you started to look at the market in guys in a smaller time frame. This thing, look at when I buy it started to sell. You forget that the market does not trend every time. And then they said, we got this guy. They reach a certain zone. Once they reach a certain zone, they still come back. The same thing that they did with you into other time frame. They started to say, look at this guy. Now they create a certain pattern again. Once they create this in a smaller time frame, they create that a pattern in a smaller time frame that time. The same thing that they did. Look at this guy. Now we're going to show him the true colors. That time maybe they create a double bottom here and they give you that useless double bottom. They don't give me a perfect double bottom here. They give me an useless pattern that you cannot identify it when it's broken. Oh, you look at this thing. You always going to that direction. As says, I will lose here. That time, what they are doing again, they still play with your mind. This guy, he don't know what he's doing. We are going to teach him the lesson. They teach you the lesson that time because of you want to catch that sniper in. They are doing this. They keep doing this. They keep doing this. At the end of the day, when they done, maybe they open that candle like this. Another candle. I already you done. You put your stop loss. You are out. They started to push. Guys, let's just join again into the same link. We've left with a few minutes, few seconds. Let's just join into the same link again. Let's join into the same link. I'm closing. Join again to the same link.